I'm taking one more example, which would be again like considering an input where the given grammar is in CNF. So convert grammar with productions S gives AB or A gives SB, B, and B gives SA, A to GNF. Now, how exactly you convert this? So first step is what? Check whether given grammar is in CNF. So we already know that the given grammar is in CNF, so no need to work with respect to CNF conversion. So let us directly write the renaming names. So we want A1, A2, A3. So let us rewrite the productions. A1 gives A2, A3 or A, correct? A1 gives A2, A3 or A. A2 gives A1, A3 or B. And A3 gives A1, A2 or A, correct? So this A1 gives A, A2 gives B, and A3 gives A is in accepted form. Now we see the indexes of remaining productions. So remaining productions are 1, 2, and 3. So A1 gives A2, so it's okay. A2 gives A1, yes, this is where we have to start with because this index is higher than this index. So pick A2 productions. So A2 you have A1, A3, and A2 gives B. So now add A1 productions there. I replace A1 by its own productions of A1. You get A2 gives A2, A3, okay, and A3. A2 gives. Now for A1 we have A, so A3. So now third thing. So you have now productions as A2 gives B, A2 gives A3, correct? Now as we see this index is same, so we have to introduce productions, correct? For we have to introduce new variable. So now after introducing new variable, we write these productions and we write Z2 as an suffix because we are introducing A2. A2 is there, that's why Z2 is introduced. So A2 would be A, A3, Z2. So these would be your 4 productions for A2. So are in GNF, correct? Next thing. So now for Z2, you will be writing remaining value here. So you get A3, A3, okay, and Z2 gives A3, A3, Z2, correct? Okay. Now next thing. So now we are done with A2. So now A3, A1, again, this is the problem case. So that's why problem case in the sense like we have to target them. So A3 gives A1, A2, and A3 gives A. Now replace A1 value by like 2 values are there, so replace them. So you have A3 gives A1 would be A2, A3, A2, and A3 gives A2, correct? Because we are having A1 value to be A and this A2, A1 value to be A2, A3, so A2, A3. So now again we have this. So now A3 productions are to be written like this. So fifth. Now you have all A2 productions in the required form. Sorry, they are in GNF, so you can directly write them. So A3 productions would be A3 gives A3 gives A2. Now let us pick this production. Correct? Because these would be the two productions written and this is the remaining. So we are replacing this A1 by this. So this results to these two productions and A3 gives A. So I'm picking these two. They are in required form. So now you have to write A2 values. So A2 values is first put B, A3, A2. A3 gives next values A, A3, A3, A2. A3 gives B, Z2, A3, A2. A3 gives A, A3, Z2, A3, A2. Correct? So this would be now your A3 production. So this is also done, which is in GNF now. Correct? Okay. Now we have to talk about Z2. Or you can talk about first A1. So sixth one. So A1 productions are A1 gives A2, A3 and A1 gives A. So you can rewrite them replacing A2 values. So we got A1 gives A1 gives now first value B. So B A3. A1 gives A, A3, A3. A1 gives B, Z2, A3 and A1 gives A, A3, Z2, A3. So these would be your 5 values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is again in the required form of GNF. So A1, A2, A3 are done. Correct? Now what is remaining? Z2. So next step, 7th step would be Z2 gives A3, A3. Now you have A3 values to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you add them there. So you get Z2 gives A3. Z2 gives A2, A3. Z2 gives B, A3, A2, A3. Z2 gives A, A3, A3, A2, A3. Z2 gives B, Z2, A3, A2, A3. Z2 gives A, A3, Z2, A3, A2, A3. Correct? So these are again as per the required form. So we definitely can mark them again at done. So this again in GNF. Now one remaining production. 8th case is what? Z2 gives A3, A3, Z2. So you add only Z2 in here. So you get Z2 gives A, A3, Z2. Z2 gives A, A2, A3, Z2. Z2 gives B, A3, A2, A3, Z2. Z2 gives A, A3, A3, A2, A3, Z2. Z2 gives B, Z2, A3, A2, A3, Z2. And last one, Z2 gives A, A3, Z2, A3, A2, A3, Z2. So this would be 6. So this is how you get every production given a resultant grammar as in GNF. Correct. So total variables are 1, 2, 3, 4, A1, A2, A3, Z2. Your inputs are A, B, correct, and productions would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they all are in GNF. Correct. So this is how you convert some grammar given into a GNF form.